Tonight, a shakeup among ambulance companies that respond to emergencies in Clark County. After approval by the county commissioners, Community Ambulance will see a much higher volume of calls spanning a larger area. Fox 5's Drew Andre live on the Strip with the impact this will have when you call 911. Drew?
Well, John, the redistricting means Community Ambulance will take over 911 calls here on the Strip because the other ambulance companies weren't meeting their response time requirements. When you dial 911, ambulances have just under 12 minutes to respond.
I think this is an emergency. There is no contract we have more significant than this one.
The ambulance providers are contracted to meet that mark 90% of the time. But in a year-and-a-half span, the largest companies in the valley, AMR and Medic West, haven't. AMR on time 85% and Medic West as low as 76% in one of its areas. So now Community Ambulance, which already took on 18% more call volume last year, is getting a newly created Zone 6, which covers the Las Vegas Strip.
It's a huge responsibility, one that we're not taking lightly. The moment that decision was made, kicked all of our work into kind of hyperspeed to increase our deployment, to increase resources.
The company has only ran emergency calls since about 2016, but its performance lately has been better than their competitors, getting to calls on time over 93% in both their zones in the south part of the valley. But responding on the congested and bustling Strip won't be an easy task.
Am I going to sit here and tell you that we're going to be at 95% when we look to take on additional 30,000 calls? No. Are we going to be above 90%? Yes. Are we going to be well above 90%? Absolutely.
The regional director for AMR and Medic West unsuccessfully asked for more time to review the recommendation by the Clark County Fire Department, which says its crews are ran thinner when the ambulance companies don't respond in time. Commissioner Kirkpatrick says response times, specifically in the East Valley, must improve.
If I don't see any improvement, I'm bringing it back myself because somebody has to service those people.
And the added coverage for Community Ambulance will begin next week. Simpson says they're actively hiring and they've already brought on a few dozen more EMTs and paramedics in preparation for that added volume. John?
Drew, thank you. And the current ambulance contract with Clark County runs through 2026. There could be new 911 providers at that point.